I just found out something lately here that whenever we search the internet, maybe using the Google Web Engine here, and then we search for a specific item, I mean, I usually think that maybe Google goes through the whole internet before it gets back our results. But it turns out that it doesn't really do that. I mean, chill, let me explain.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Now, imagine you walked into one of the biggest libraries in the world, and then you met the librarian, and then you told this librarian, or maybe you asked, and then you asked this librarian if you could get a book on football. This librarian doesn't leave their biggest library in the world and then go in search of all the bookstores in the world looking for that particular book on football you want. The thing there is in their library they already know where these books are, where the football books are, where the music books are, where the movie books are, whatever books you're looking for, they already know where it is. Now this is exactly how Google works. Let me explain. Now Google has what we call for this video I'm going to say little robots, like very tiny robots. We call them crawlers. Now the work of these scholars are see them as tiny workers, though, like tiny, very tiny workers. Their work is to go through the internet, like there are millions of them, there are millions of scholars out there. Their work is to go through the internet, read millions of websites every day, and then bring back the results to Google. Now, whatever results these unpaid interns, whatever result these unpaid interns bring back to Google, Google stores them in what we call an index. An index is like a massive database of information whereby when somebody needs something, Google just fetches that particular thing from that index and then displays to that particular user. You get me? So the thing is, whenever you search something on the internet, Google just opens that particular book and then brings that information within that particular book and gives to you. Google does not search the whole internet when you're doing something. It has crawlers already doing that for you. You get so crawlers when these crawlers bring back the information, they store it in that particular index, and then Google fetches the information from that index and then displays it to you. And the funny thing is that these crawlers actually work 247 every day. Every day they go through the internet, millions of websites in the internet, bring back information. Bring back, they read the website, bring back information, store in that particular index, and then when Google needs that information, it goes there, fetches that information, and then brings it back to the user who needs that information. It's more like think of the index as a massive notebook. Like Google doesn't have to run around to get that information. It's there. So when you're searching something, Google doesn't go through the whole internet. You get and yes, Google and the internet are different entities. They are not the same thing. Google doesn't go through the whole internet trying to get that particular information. He already has a notebook. He already has something that is waiting. Like in the way to make you ask a question, then to just fire you back. This was something I found out lately, and I didn't even know this was how it worked. Yeah, and then I thought it was probably what's here. I mean, did you already know this, or was it just me?